Circuit analysis or circuit theory subject. And then welcomes you all. That is electrical circuit analysis subject. Circuit analysis or theory. The network consists of R1 R2 resistance. Across R1 across is voltage V1, R2 across voltage V2. V is total voltages. I is current pass through the network by applying Kirchhoff's voltage law. Kirchhoff's voltage law says the algebraic sum of the voltages around a closed loop is equal to 0. My voltage V, supply voltage V is minus 2 plus rising voltage, so minus sign. And R1 across the voltage V1, R2 across V2 is opposite to the supply voltage. So put plus sign V1 plus V2. I is by applying Ohm's law, we obtain V equal to IR. From I is equal to V1 divided by R1 is equal to V2 divided by R2. V2 is equal to V1 R2 divided by R1. Substituting 2 in 1. V1 plus V1 R2 divided by R1 is equal to V. Solve these two equations. We find out V1 is equal to V R1 divided by R1 plus R2. First equation V2 is V1 R2 divided by R1, obtained from Ohm's law. Second equations and solving two equations, we obtain V1 is equal to V R1 divided by R1 plus R2. V1 is equal to R1 divided by R2 V2. That is third equation. Put 3 in 1. First equation. That is first equation is V1 plus V2 is equal to V. We obtain only V2 is equal to V R2 divided by R1 plus R2. V1 is equal to V R1 divided by R1 plus R2. V2 is equal to V into R2 divided by R1 plus R2. That is 3 mark question possibilities. Voltage division rule formula. That is very important. Kindly read that equations. V1, V2 equations. 3 mark questions. That is asked. Voltage division rule and terms of conductance. G is equal to 1 divided by R. V1 is V into R1 divided by R1 plus R2. Next line divided by R1 and R2, both numerator and denominator. In this page, we obtain V1 as V divided by R2 divided by 1 divided by R2 plus 1 divided by R1. Finally, we added V1, V2 formula in conductance terms. V1 is Vg2 divided by G1 plus G2. V2 is Vg1 divided by G1 plus G2. That is three more questions and answers. V1 and V2 in resistance terms is very important in the topic. Circuit analysis, voltage division rule, problem, network shown in figure. R1 value is 5 ohm, R2 value is 1 ohm, that is given. V is 10 volt. We put V1 and V2. Given data is written in notes. Question circuit shown in figure. We already known formula V1 is equal to VR1 divided by R1 plus R2. V2 is equal to VR2 divided by R1 plus R2. Put record values. V values and R1 values. R1 plus R2 is 5 plus 1, 6. V1 and V2 values obtained. And engineering, thank you.